All right, so this first section is like early years of M and where things started off and jumping quickly into very heavy stuff, which is kind of how his career was. But we start off with some pretty cool photos. There's a picture from the Lyricist Lounge from around 1997. In the picture, along with M in the background, is a young 50 Cent. Interesting thing about the photo is that they never remember taking it. So later on, we discovered this photograph and knew that they had met so early on and took a photo together. Eminem's Slim Shady EP, which was the sort of bare bones and beginning of what became the Slim Shady LP. That's ultimately what got him signed to Interscope and got the attention of Dr. Dre. A photo of M and a few of the Outsiders. That's when M performed with the Outsiders at Park Hill Day, probably around 1997 as well, and that's M with Rod Digga and Pace One and Young Z. There's an early photo of M and Royce that looks like it's from the show at Tramps, which was M's first headline show. Down on the floor here, we've got a Bad Meets Evil 12-inch, which was the first record that was released with M and Royce together on it. It's got Scary Movies and Nothing to Do on it. Pretty important piece of history there. We come back full circle at the end of this whole History Hall. The Sound Bombing 2 cover with M on it, and he's got a song called Any Man on there. 5 Star Generals is on there. It caused a lot of attention, got him a lot of buzz in the New York underground. There's the Role Model blinking light sweatshirt that M wore for the MTV Awards, which amazingly still works and still flashes. There's a picture of M in his sort of opera gear from the VMAs. Above that, we've got a plaque for Dr. Dre's 2001 album, 6 times platinum certification. It's actually my plaque, so don't touch it. Right here, we've got M's outfit from the Marshall Mathers LP cover. We did 2 different covers. One of them we shot in Amsterdam, one of them we shot in Detroit at M's house. And there's a outtake photo from the Slim Shady LP interior shots that Danny Hastings did. There's a poster for Eminem at the Tunnel on New Year's Eve, 99 going into 2000. There's My Puppet from the Crank Yankers episodes that we filmed. That's Little Paul. Say what up, Little Paul. And above that, we got a picture of me and M that was taken for the Source magazine. Over here, we've got Eminem's Rap Boy costume from the Without Me video. A little bobblehead on the bottom there. And behind him, there's a really cool photo that Annie Leibovitz took for Vanity Fair. And it's Rakim, Eminem, and Dr. Dre. Down on the bottom here, we've got the Dr. Dre milk carton from the Real Slim Shady video. Eminem's Grammy, I think that's the Grammy from My Name Is. They only give you 1 Grammy as an artist. He got enough of them, so he was nice enough to give me one. So that's my Grammy from M. Right here, we've got the plaque for Artist of the Decade based upon the Billboard Award that was given to Eminem. 32 million records sold in the 2000 decade. There's a toy we did of Eminem with a company called Art Asylum, and that's the chainsaw version of the toy. Chainsaw outfit. I'm not sure which one this is because we did a lot of them. He was really stuck on this sort of Slim Shady as Jason vibe for a minute. Of course, the trademark hockey mask at the time. There's the Free Yayo shirt that M wore at the Grammys. That was for the Lose Yourself performance that he did with the Roots. There's a picture of M and Elton John, another Grammy performance. It's a t-shirt that Elton signed to Marshall and gave it to him prior to the show. This area right here is the explosion. This is between Marshall Mathers LP, Eminem show, that whole time. And that's, really when things really went absolutely nuts. Moving into here, things got even a little crazier when we got into 8 Mile.